Just drooling out of each corner.
Yeah, that was it. It only literally had 2 spoonfuls, and its bottom half of its mouth was just covered. I have no idea how this baby got so messy in like 10 seconds. But enjoyed it.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Eve.
Oh, got loads of double people. Double.
I'm so jealous of Alex.
What?
Iain, we were just saying we're allowed to hang out inside now,
Yeah.
and so we're not at the mercy of like Glasgow weather. So we should all be physically in the same space.
I would really like that. I would
That
really
is so
like that.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Is Belle joining us for this evening?
No, Belle, I think Belle's got some stuff they're doing and also is going to bed early, but I'll send them a message. Say they're welcome to come and say hi.
Please do give them out.
On it.
I feel like we wouldn't hang out from a
Yeah.
side of the room.
No,
and
that'd be
Iain
a
on
bit
the other.
harsh.
That would be really sad.
I can do it. I can hold it together.
Wouldn't make you go
You
through
and
that.
me. That's so mean.
By the way, Iain, thank you so much for doing this tonight. I'm very, very excited to have a special Iain story time.
Yeah, and the nice bit is I've had to do 0 prep. It's good. Basically, pick something where it's impossible to prepare, and then we can all share in it together. That's how I survived bits of my degree. Pick modules that are all about improvisation, and then you can't have a breakdown over an essay. Genius.
Hey, Frankie. Hey, Zach. Frack, if you will.
Oh,
I will not hard to do that.
I will not.
I will not.
Tell us about these cinnamon rolls that are happening.
Oh shit.
Oh, you mean the cinnamon rolls?
Oh my god. That is indecent.
Mm-hmm.
So they're vegan cinnamon rolls
Right?
because you need a challenge. So swap the butter with peanut butter and the milk with hazelnut milk. Pretty much skip the egg and added some oil, and then the filling is an demerara sugar, cinnamon, and apricot jam.
Oh.
So it becomes a PB&J cinnamon sourdough. Oh yeah, it uses sourdough, of course, because why not these days? So it's a vegan PB&J sourdough cinnamon roll.
Fuck yes.
I've got bad news. Cinnamon is made up from ground cinnamonkeys.
That's true.
That's just the
I
cheap
heard that.
stuff. That's not the good cinnamon. That's baby monkeys.
Yeah, these are very ethically farmed. You know,
Okay.
cruelty free.
Yeah.
In as much as possible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so good. Kitty.
Yo.
Kitty.
Hey.
I've done nothing but eat. I've eaten so much. We've spent so much time eating.
This is what I love about being at Zach's house or Zach coming to visit is just the fucking food, man. Ugh.
Speaking of good eating, this morning we had banana pancakes for breakfast while listening to Jack Johnson play banana pancakes.
I see what you did there.
It was epic.
That sounds epic. Thank you. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh, this is so nice. I've forgotten what it's like to be on Storytime with all my friends. It's been 2 whole days, and now I'm like, what's going on here? Who are all these tiny people trapped in my phone?
I can't wait for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
More Jane Austen. Since we last spoke, I finished Persuasion, the book.
And now you've moved on to Persuasion, the video game. Persuasion Origins.
That's a really weird way of pronouncing Blackadder the Third.
So much filling.
So much filling.
So much filling.
So much filling.
Thoroughly filled.
Yeah.
I wonder what the hell about like dating sim persuasion
Oh,
or just Jane Austen dating sim.
Okay,
I think
years
that's
ago.
coronavirus, isn't it? I
Sorry?
think that's coronavirus, isn't it? The Jane Austen dating sim.
I did come across like a few years ago. Someone was pitching a Jane Austen MMO, like which.
I've seen that.
Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, it was buggy as fuck, and so I couldn't get through the tutorial. But conceptually, I love the idea of just like all these players just getting in carriages and riding to each other's fucking houses.
One day.
Not quite the same thing, but there is a Wuthering Heights role-playing game.
Oh my god, what?
Wow.
One of your character traits is which part of you billows in the wind.
Oh my god.
His calves billowing.
And you win the game if you get married before getting consumption.
I'm afraid I can't quite remember, but I don't think it was quite that.
Oh, if we all hang in the same place, Iain, we can play a ridiculous one-shot. Like, a Grant Howard, a zero prep because everything is built off everyone else's bullshit.
Yeah, we could do Crazy Crash Pandas.
Crash Pandas would be good.
God, this is so good.
I'm now reading the rules for the Wuthering Heights roleplay.
Oh, wow. I haven't looked at that in years. Well done finding it.
I googled Wuthering Heights RPG and it was the first link.
Sure.
So is the game and like the aim of the game to like marry three like members of three different generations of the same family, all of whom have like slight variations on the same name? Is that how you win Wuthering Heights?
You think of 100 Years of Solitude?
There's Wuthering Heights, mate. They've got this like three names between them, and they just like use like a random name generator to pick which combination comes up next.
100 Years as well. But yeah.
God, I hate 100 Years of Solitude. I'm sorry to the Garcia Marquez fans out there, but
Okay, what did you hate about it?
How long do you have? How long do we have actually?
100 years.
3 minutes.
100 years. 3 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't find it grabbing or engaging at all. And I know that like stories don't have to have like a beginning, a middle, and an end, and like free your mind from the sort of prescriptive, like narrative fascism, blah. But also, nothing happened. Nothing happened.
It's like a sequence of cool scenes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like literary improv. It was not like or when you go to a gallery and they have like the the masterwork up on one wall, and then along both sides they have like pencil sketches, like prep sketches that the artist did of that, and and you look at it and you go, oh, that's really cool to see how, but clearly all of these sketches are just tending towards this one painting. These are not all completely separate individual works of art. That's how I felt about 100 Years of Solitude. I think it's a series of like a series of prep sketches for the same picture.
That's entirely fair, actually, yeah. Like it just so happens it's a nice picture and I like looking at it, but you're completely right that it is like the most repetitive shit.
Yeah. So there you go. But I did love in the Time of Cholera. So I'm not a complete Garcia Marquez hater. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Hemingway, on the other hand.
Hemingway! No, right. No, we're not going to.
Frankie, you should do that for a PowerPoint party that Martin throws.
You want my die?
Next time you want to give a rant about one of these things, you should just make a PowerPoint for whenever Martin's next party is.
I don't think I could like...
Could do a whole hour.
Yeah, I couldn't keep my cool through like why Hemingway is shit. Should we do a joint presentation on Hemingway?
We could do.
My favorite one though is that Hemingway story. You know the one that's only like 6 words long.
Oh,
how does it go?
Not Hemingway.
Dracula, but with guns for hands.
Yeah, the Vina kind of came towards me to speak, but I couldn't get to the right place. Okay.
your space.
Yeah, for bringing up Hemingway. Mm. I
If you get up
believe.
in this house, you lose your right to be in the middle.
Yeah, that's fair. That sounds like a good house.
Hang on. Shh. I think it's story time, everybody. I think it's story time. Iain. Are you ready for it to be story time?
Okay. Iain, are you sitting comfortably?
Yes, thank you.
What's this lot?
Iain, ask them if they're sitting comfortably, and if they
Well-
say yes, tell them you'll begin.
Well, not quite yet.
Oh, okay.
Go over first some protocol.
Oh, this is new.
Rules.
So, hello. I've met you. I think everyone here. I am Iain. So a couple of weeks ago, I discovered a website program that is an AI trying to write fiction while you are the main character and telling it what to do. A little bit like an old Choose Your Adventure story, but it's an AI trying to cope with whatever you throw at it, as opposed to pick options 1, 2, or 3. I've messed around with it a bit. It's good fun. But because I did not design it and I do not know what has been fed into it by its developers or the people who've used it, we're gonna do some safety tools. He's taken from like good for tabletop role-playing games and stuff. So first of all, I have on AI Dungeon, the safe for work filter is on. Not suggest anything, hopefully not suggest anything too untoward. If we want to later, we can turn the safe for work filter off and have fun. We will only be doing that with unanimous consent, but that is definitely an option. And that will be anonymized veto power. The other thing I want to use is a tool called the X card. So it functions like a safe word. If anyone is feeling uncomfortable or is having a bad time, you can type an X into the chat. You can do it to send it to everyone or send it to me privately, or if you could send if you're not comfortable sending it to me because you don't know me that well, maybe speak to someone else and who you could send it to, and they would be willing to state it on your behalf. But yeah, basically just stick an X in chat, and we will stop. We'll take a break. We'll start a new story. There will be no questions asked. This is we want minimum barriers to this.
That sounds good.
Also, if we take off the filter or if things start to get weird, I might explicitly check in. I've did in my one time playing it with the safe for work filter off, it was mostly fine. I told the king about the sexy curse on the throne, and then he handed me a flask that they kept under the throne to stop people feeling sexy. Then got I tried to distract him, and then it said I rubbed my thighs in his face. And later on, I tried to throw my nipples at a dragon just to see what it would do. It didn't affect the dragon. So, now, this is not a serious artistic undertaking.
What?
Have some fun, and we can see how it goes. Feel free to. I'm going to do the reading. I'm going to do the typing of what we say to do. I will be crowdsourcing what we do. So let me just share my screen really temporarily so you can see what's in front of me. What would we like our setting to be? Fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, zombies, cyberpunk, custom. I don't know what archive is. So for custom, feel free. Over the next hour or so, you can write a short wee intro to a story, send it to me, and I will plug that in as the start of a new story later, if you would like to do a custom one. But between 1 and 5, what are people thinking?
I mean, fantasy is recommended.
Fantasy is recommended.
Yeah. I think it's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Have you decided if they aren't all somewhat fantastical?
Select a character. Are we a noble, knight, squire,
Rogue.
ranger, peasant, or
Ranger. Oh yeah, rogue.
Wizard.
Fuck off, Malcolm.
Okay. Let me.
Wizard.
Okay.
Rogue.
Can we be both?
Hands for noble. Hands for knight.
Should we just hold up a number?
Squire. Hands for wizard. I count 5 wizards. Hands for ranger. Hands for peasant. 1 peasant, and hands for rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The rogues have it.
Including all of my rogues.
And I'm going to ask each screen one at a time. We need to decide our character's name. Are there any particular Storytime names we'd like to hang on to, or would you like me to generate a name?
Generate one and we see if we like it.
Yeah.
Frankie, pick a number between 1 and 9.
7.
7. We're going for a 7-letter first name. I'm just going to go around my screen. Nick, what's the first letter?
S.
Katie.
R.
Rory.
E.
Other Katie.
You?
Michael.
I've no idea what we're doing. Are we trying to
Pick a letter.
Main consonants.
Pick a letter.
I was picking any letters. L.
L. Frankie.
B.
Zach.
N for Niagara.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. Sabina.
A.
A. And
T.
T. Our name is Swilvnat.
Good work, everybody.
Excellent work.
Nice.
I love this already.
And in general, when it's our turn to say what we do, we can say that we do something. We can say that we say something, or I might rule that if you're doing something a bit wild, I might say that we try to do something.
Kill Jester.
Oh my god.
Are we all sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Arsulvnat, a rogue living in the kingdom of Larian. You have a long steel dagger and a length of rope. You walk down the city street looking for somewhere to steal from. You look around and see a merchant. You could break into the strongbox he's carrying on his horse, but that would be risky. A pair of royal guards are marching in step, a well-dressed man and a woman. What do we do? Now, you can do anything. This is not just to steal from the man or not steal from the man. Hands up, who would like to volunteer a suggestion? Katie.
We try and ingratiate ourselves with the guards in the hope of finding some treasure.
Ingratiate yourself with the guards in the hope of finding treasure.
Really testing the capabilities there.
AI.
No. It's remarkably well. You ingratiate yourself with the guards in the hope of finding treasure. You walk over to the guards and ask them where they are going. They tell you that they're taking the body of their recently deceased comrade back to the palace for a royal funeral. Volunteers?
Loot the
Let's see
grave.
if we can join them in this sad procession.
Where there will obviously be many rich people.
Ask if we can join them in the ceremony and keep an eye out for rich people. They say that would be fine and head in the direction they were going. You join them and march in step as you head towards the palace. You keep glancing around, but see no one of interest. I'm just going to hit enter to see what else it gives us. You can hit enter and it'll keep writing fiction. The guards say a few words over their fallen friend, and eventually you arrive at the palace. Rory, you have a sword. What do you do?
Oh shit. Distract guards.
To do what?
How are you distracting the guards?
Dancing.
Dancing.
Okay, can I discreetly set the body on fire and then use the distraction to slip away into the palace?
3 steps until we set something on fire.
The first thing is that you okay?
He's going to get cremated anyway.
There was someone.
No, but God, he's getting cremated anyway.
So discreetly set the corpse on fire, then use the distraction to sneak into the palace.
Mm-hmm.
It's processing. You arrive at the palace and you quickly move over to the side of the palace that you can see a lot of guards marching towards. You wait until they're close, then light the body on fire. Zach, what are we doing now that the body's been lit on fire?
Do we know if they got distracted or not by the body being on fire?
We moved over to the side of the palace that you can see a lot of guards marching towards. There's probably a lot of guards.
Can we?
Steal some swords?
Yeah. Can we take one of them out and put their uniform on?
Yes.
Okay. How are you doing that, Frankie? As opposed to just take one of them out. How can out this guy?
On fire.
Hit them with a goose.
You start flirting with them until they pass out.
You suggested the goose.
How do you flirt with people?
I mean, ooh, you could goose.
Okay, I'm going with the goose suggestion because that was great.
If you're going to attach them with a bird, it should be a goose, right? Yeah.
Or a swan if you've trained it.
Yeah.
I will also post the stories in the Storytime page.
Yes.
Done.
Yes,
I'll
please.
copy them into the document. We pick up a Larian fighting goose from a barrel and use it to knock it in a darkened corner. Then we strip him and... What is the gender of this guard? I don't want to assume.
Sam.
Then we strip them and steal their uniform.
Now, will the AI think that's all the guards?
This is the question. Right. You wait until the guards are all milling about, taking off their helmets and talking. Then you rush over into their midst. You swing your weapon, Goose, knocking the guard out with one blow.
Enter.
Don't whip the entire royal guard.
Okay, so do we drag the body to a dark corner, try and steal his clothes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always loot a corpse. That's step one of being a rogue, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Step one being a functioning adult.
Leave no corpse unlooted.
Hey, singular they. You move quickly to avoid the guards and head into a dark corner. You hide yourself, taking their leather tunic and thick leather trousers.
Yes.
Michael, what do we do now that we have?
So have we've stolen the clothes, but we haven't got the clothes on yet, have we? Is that right? Or we put them on, have we? Okay. So I would have a look round for a door that looks promising to gain access, because I don't think are we actually in the palace yet, or are we still on the outside?
We can say we're in the palace. So where would you like this door to go to?
I don't know.
Treasury.
Alchemy store or something.
Ah, alchemical stores. Excellent. So we put on the clothes and have a look for a door that leads to the alchemical stores.
Good loading sign.
You put on the clothes and have a look for a door that leads to the alchemical stores. You're about to leave when you see a palace guard. They are clearly bored and looking for something to do. You grab one of their spears and take their helmet as well.
It does give them something to do.
I'm gonna hit enter to see what it types next.
Yes.
You march over to the nearest group of guards and pretend to be sick. You grab a bucket, then vomit over the nearest guard.
Cunning. That is roguelike.
Go on.
I love the idea that you grab the bucket and then throw up on the person.
And somehow this is pretending to be sick.
So at this
shows
point,
that you weren't trying to.
clearly we have some sort of social engineering plan involved here. So, what do we say? I've moved over to the say option. What do we say?
We go, oh my gosh, and like pat them down and go, I'm so sorry, and like try and
You can't give the AI voices while sneakily taking their keys.
And yeah, exactly.
Do you mention social distancing?
Yeah. Tell them I'm really sorry. It's terribly contagious.
Sorry, I wasn't wearing a mask.
Okay, hang on. Typing.
Should I bring them closer?
What are we saying?
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. My disease is terribly contagious. There is vomit all over your keyring. Let me take it to clean it.
Yes.
Keyring.
You march over to the keyring and take it over to the corner.
How big is this keyring?
How big do you want it to be, Frankie?
That sounds really cool.
That massive key must lead to a massive door, and behind that massive door must be something good.
I look through the keyring for the girthiest key, then hunt for a door to match. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad we have the safer work filter on? And there was that little red squiggle under girthiest, and I was like, clearly I've misspelled girthiest. And right click, and the suggested word was thirstiest. You try several keys on the lock before finding one that fits. You open the door and find a storeroom of some kind.
Going?
For traps.
Have you hit enter again?
Oh, hit enter again? Sure.
They're quite small suggestions.
There are 3 chests here, all locked. Inside one, you find a big book with History of the New World written on the front and Full of Truth written on the front. Truth is in capital letters.
Boring.
Yeah. Book. Eat book. Eat book.
The Book of Truth.
I'm sorry, how else do you absorb knowledge? You don't have time to read.
Hang on. We've got... Oh, never mind. We've been given a quest. The quest is steal enough to retire.
Way ahead of me.
Yeah, relatable.
Isn't that capitalism?
Capitalism, yeah.
You eat the Book of Truth. It tastes terrible, and you feel sick for hours after, but you feel happy. You have discovered the most important secret of all, and you're willing to die to keep it safe.
Oh my god.
It's like the Tom of Vecna.
Wait, we can decide what the secret is right now, can't we?
Presumably. We have narrative control now.
But we can't just make a statement, can we? We can't just say the truth is.
Yeah.
That's something about vast conspiracy, please, you guys. Let's do a vast conspiracy.
Yeah, we can just be like, we ponder over it in the multi-layers of vast conspiracy, and you just leave it at that and see what the story continues is.
You realize that this conspiracy goes way deeper than you had realized.
And you head to the dungeon.
You realize that when you kiss someone, you're just making buttholes between your buttholes.
I'm so glad that people only heard that.
I heard the word butthole.
Yeah, you don't need to. It's
I mean, you should just enter butthole and see what happens.
So
The truth goes deeper, brackets, like my butthole.
we ponder the important secret, distressed at the vast conspiracy deep in the roots of our society. Then what do we do?
Go to the dungeon, obviously.
Okay.
Where the truth is.
Then I head to the dungeon where I keep the truth.
They were locked.
So keys.
We had a key for it, obviously.
I thought we had a key for the door.
We have all the keys.
And apparently one for the
There's another
chest.
2 chests here, and I'm a rogue. We need to open them.
You didn't check for traps.
You walk down the corridors with your head down. It's not great, the not repeating words thing. You have to go to the dungeon, but you aren't sure why. You're curious to see the prisoners, or perhaps you have another, darker reason.
To find the truth.
Enter.
They can tell us the truth.
Wait, we don't want to pause to open the chest for a second?
Yeah.
The chests are long gone. We spent hours digesting that book and felt quite sick.
Eat the chests!
You arrive at the dungeon and you're about to open the door when a loud rapping at the door breaks the silence. Who's there? You ask. A visitor for the prisoner, Kane.
But they're on the inside.
Trying to get out.
It's a good scam, though. This is clearly a prisoner trying to escape. I'm in on it.
Okay.
What do we say?
Kane.
Kane. K-A-N-E.
As in Command and Conquer, Kane.
Are you Kane from the influential early 2000s RTS game series Command and Conquer? How do you spell conquer? How is that? Oh, there's okay. I've got it. Or are you a different, more genre appropriate Kane? Okay, so we asked. Oh, it's gone. We say, are you the Kane from the influential early 2000s RTS game series Command and Conquer, or are you a different, more genre appropriate Kane? You're the latter, you prick, you think.
Wait. Oh, it's Kane from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Does he want to join our party?
You're the latter, you prick, you think. I am here, sir. What would you like to ask me? Where are you from?
What?
Who said what there?
Early 2000s, I think you meant 1995.
Is he asking us where we're from?
I think we're asking him where he's from.
Okay.
I think we asked if he was from Command and Conquer, then thought he was a prick because he was clearly not from Command and Conquer. Hey, I'm going to ignore the question. I'm here. What would you like to ask me? Then we asked where he was from. Where are you from? You don't look like you're from around here. You're correct, sir. I'm not a local. I am from a place far to the south. I was sent here to test you.
This whole conversation is still taking place through a door.
Oh, open the door.
Open the door and say, "Did I complete your test?"
You've solved my door puzzle.
Hey, those pool doors that actually have a push handle are very confusing.
Yeah.
So we're getting to the point we're starting to get confused. And what I found is the best move to make here, something bold, completely out of context, driving the story forward.
We could just propose.
Fling the door open and kiss Kane passionately on the mouth.
Yes. And then
do you want me to go and turn the safe
ask to marry him.
off? Okay, you open the door and a man in a black robe steps in. He smiles at you. Ah, you're still alive. How are you finding our little village? It's all right. Kiss him passionately in the mouth.
Kiss him passionately on the mouth.
If in doubt.
Life lessons to live by.
You kiss him passionately on the mouth. You look in his deep red eyes and kiss him back. He runs his hand up.
Where did
Just
he run
double
his
check
hand
the
up,
settings.
Ian? Ian, where's he running his hand up?
This counts as safe mode. I will after this sentence. You look into his deep red eyes and kiss him back. He runs his hand up your thigh and grabs your butt. You feel weird, but excited.
Now, if I understand the way that this game works, you can just make the assumption that he is from any kind of shady organization that you want him to be from, right?
Yeah, we can pull off his mask.
Could he be a time monk?
Ooh. Yeah. That's the ass.
I can
of a
tell
time
from your
bomb,
kissing
never a
technique.
felt one.
Or the way you
secret
speak.
kiss.
Obviously, you're a time monk.
You recognize the kissing technique from the time monks of Neville. Give me a place in your RPG world.
Abigail.
Vessel can.
One more time.
Vessel can.
The time monks of Nestle can.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
What do we do when we recognize the kissing of the time monks?
Go back in time!
Yes!
Shocked, we try to escape him by...
Why are we trying to escape? This is going well.
Escape with him.
Yeah.
Together.
By...
And have kiss adventures.
That sounds amazing. The end. Well done.
Look, secret handshakes are played out. Secret makeouts are the new thing that all the Freemasons are doing.
Not to mention the butt grabs.
Okay, so, also, is everyone doing okay? Opportunity to send an X?
Nah.
You recognise the kissing
time-traveling kissing
from the time monks of Nestle Can. Shocked, you try and escape him by intimately grabbing the back of his head and disappearing into the past.
With the We arrive in dinosaur times.
This This is an amazing couple of sentences. Shocked, you try and escape him by grabbing the back of his head and disappearing into the past. You're too late. You find yourself hundreds of years in the past. Before you can escape, you are smashed into the ground by force. The past becomes the past, and you have become one with the ages.
My God!
And now I have the book of truth.
See, my God?
Yes.
Say, my God.
My God.
My
The
God.
AI doesn't know what to say. Alter, alert, or try again. I'm going to try again. In fact, I'm going to hit enter to see what it does first.
Just like from Mr. Anderson.
Oh, okay. So you kiss him passionately in the mouth. You look into his deep red eyes and kiss him back. He runs his hand up your thigh and grabs your butt. Weird, but excited. You recognize the kissing from the time monks of Nessel Khan. Shocked, you try to escape him by intimately grabbing the back of his head and disappearing into the past. You're too late. You find yourself hundreds of years in the past. Before you can escape, you are smashed into the ground by a horse. The past becomes the past, and you've become one with the ages. You say, my God.
What the fuck?
Eat horse.
No,
Kiss the horse passionately on the mouth.
No, I'm not going to type that in. We're not kissing the horse.
The only thing better than Kiss Adventures is Horsey Kiss Adventures.
You begin to sing the hypnotic melody of some kind of like horse enchantress of some foreign land.
Yeah, can you whisper the horse?
Yeah, whisper.
Can we tame the horse?
Whisper to the horse, are you my little pony?
Are you the one true littlest pony?
Oh.
This shit is wild.
With the horse, are you the one true littlest pony? Thanks for reading.
What?
It's the end, right?
It is
You said
ended.
the end.
It's decided that it's ended.
Okay. It was in my God. Okay.
I think there's something in the algorithm where the moment that the phrase kissed passionately occurs alongside My Little Pony, it just goes, no, we're done.
Yeah, the safe search filter is on. There's nothing more we can do here.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I did paste. It's just all the text is in white. Hang on. No, that's a highlight color.
Just paste it with without formatting.
So, oh, that would be a good idea.
Do a space adventure next.
I kind of wanted a space adventure, yeah. Should we do a space
Yeah,
adventure
can we
next?
do a space adventure
Wait,
next?
was space an option?
Yeah.
Well, custom's an option.
There's sci-fi, which could happen in space.
Yeah.
So could cyberpunk.
Okay. Lovely. That was well done. We created a 2-page story.
Yay!
And we built
We are
it.
all writers.
Okay, yeah, you're all writers. So,
Kiss horse passionately on the mouth.
reading
Because we
the
have
room.
such flexible lips.
Reading the room.
We have to pick
Large tongues.
Let's take a vote. Safe for work filter.
Off.
Off.
On off.
Off.
We're gonna sit and chat for a couple of minutes. If you would like it to be on, please send me anything in the chat. So how are we all feeling about the stories?
Could I
I'm
have
enjoying it a lot.
loving it? I just think I don't know how to say this. We seem to lose the plot of the quest on that last one. I appreciate it was funny, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I have to know if we could have just robbed the funeral, but we never will know.
I have spotted that we can, if I create an account, there's a 7-day trial where we can go for the free upgraded, more powerful AI.
Ooh.
Of a powerful AI.
Okay.
Let's go for the email address that doesn't matter. The username is going to be... the username... Oh, no, wrong button. The username is Serialised.
Yes.
And the password is Serialised.
Oh, you'll remember that. Yeah.
So any of us can continue the journey of Sriovnat.
Email is already taken.
Oh wait, no, your email.
Sriovnat 1.
Did I create an account? Screw the better AI. Let's get back to the stories.
Yeah.
Needs better AI.
No one has sent me any messages. I can confirm the safe for work filter is off.
All right. Here's the space adventure.
Now, we have a whole bunch of other options. Would we like to turn the randomness up or down? The randomness of the AI output?
Randomness up.
It's
No,
pretty
down.
good. I'm enjoying it.
Like, I mean, like you're saying, I'm only saying down to cancel out the ups.
Okay, we'll leave it where it is for now. I do want to increase or decrease the amount of text that the AI is giving us in response.
Increase.
More text, yeah.
Is it 45? Nope, that's a premium feature. We might do this again, and we're having a... Apparently we can't do that. Fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, zombies, or cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk.
Now, this is your reminder. If you would like to write us the intro to our next story, you can, and we can put it into custom. So you consider doing that while this is going on. No pressure, though.
Frankie, can we put in the beginning of your story about Durham Castle and see what it gives us?
Oh my god. Yes, I don't. If only Gordon was here. I don't have like access to it.
Oh no!
It was like it was a dark and stormy night. Something 3 princesses.
Okay.
I was actually going to say, we could put your favourite Harry Potter fanfic in as the story starter.
Oh my god!
Okay, someone send me the text. Someone send me the text.
Is that the one with
next one.
the tentacle monster and the Hogwarts?
Okay,
So, select a character. Are we a cyborg, a punk, a cop, or an android?
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
You're a cyborg. Character's name. Would we like to generate another one, or would we like to stick with Sylvanat?
Yes.
New name.
Yeah, this one needs
Yeah, Sylvanat.
like a cyber name.
Okay.
I've missed everything. I'm so sorry, folks. I forgot.
Malcolm, pick a number between 1 and 9.
8.
8.
In time, Malcolm. Starting to
Jen,
Yeah.
please.
Another number.
A letter.
D. For
D.
Delta.
M. The letter.
R.
R. Andrada, would you like to give us a letter? Are you happy on mute?
A letter. W.
Wow, we're starting with DRW. I'm assuming Andrea and Robert want to stay muted, so Malcolm, would you like to give us a letter?
No.
Nick, we're back round to you. We've started the DRWZ. I'm happy if we want to, at the end, change this to Dr. Was something.
Nice. I like that.
I.
Yeah.
J.
J. And Cyberpunk Rory. That's our last letter.
X, surely.
Yeah, X, absolutely.
Okay.
Dr. Wizzy X.
So we are either
Oh, joy.
Druids or or Dr. Vjix.
Definitely Dr. Vjix.
Dr. Vjix it is.
Dr. Vjix.
You're a cyborg doctor.
No, I tried my password as Srilvanat and Dr. Vjix. No.
Can our first action be get a doctorate?
Oh.
That's not a fun RPG. I guess you could fast forward it in game time. That would be okay.
You are. Sorry. Are we all sitting comfortably?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Then I'll begin.
Wait, we weren't begun?
You are Dr. Vjix, a cyborg living in the futuristic city of Zail. Bionic arm and a hollow band. You're walking down the city streets while neon lights flash brightly above you. As you pass an alley, you see a large man in a tracksuit pass by. You, 1, consider going after him. 2, consider going into the alley to investigate who he is. Or 3...
Oh,
Smash his face. Smash him in the face.
I think we should tail him and then smash him.
Tail then smash.
Stalk him.
Mug him.
Hack him.
Oh yes, hack him. I like that.
Hack him.
Hack mug.
Access data.
Hack his cyber wallet.
Steal his Bitcoin.
Do you have a robot mini panda sidekick that does the hacking for you?
Okay, so...
We're not a rogue anymore, you know, guys.
We're always a rogue.
We're always a rogue.
Always.
Yes, you are.
Chaotic neutral.
Maybe the cyborg can be a bard. I don't know.
A cybard.
Yeah. Sing him a song.
Cybard.
You're Dr. Vjix, a cyborg living in the futuristic city of Zail. You have a bionic arm and a hollow band. You're walking down the dark city streets while neon lights flash brightly above you. As you pass the alley, you see a large man in a tracksuit pass by. You smash that fash punk in his goddamn face before instructing your pet cyber panda, Divizically, to hack his funds.
Solid. Solid. Very solid.
So when do we input the text?
Yes.
This is trying to do choose your own adventure and it's not happening. You smash that fash punk in his goddamn face before instructing your pet cyber panda, Divizically, to hack his funds. You smash the man in his face, calling him to fall backwards into the alley. You stare down at him and can see he is still moving. So you, 1, smash his head again. 2,
Kiss passionately.
Kiss him passionately on the mouth.
Not a solid basis for a relationship.
Not trying to form a relationship.
We're not looking for a relationship, just a one night stand.
Oh man, let's get it again.
Can we ask him where to buy some cyber drugs?
we kiss him passionately in the mouth while Dwazilski, the cyber bear, watches. Cyber panda, sorry. For those of you interested, I typed in letters first and thought later. This is the name of our...
Okay.
Nice.
Dwizcly.
Dwizcly, yes. So we kiss him passionately in the mouth while Dwizcly, the cyber panda, watches.
Classic Dwizcly.
You turn to look at Dwizcly and notice that his pupils have expanded greatly.
He's into it.
You 1, try to warn him that you see something in his eyes. Or 2...
1.
Yeah.
Wasn't that not the cue to kiss him passionately on the mouth?
Yeah.
No. God.
You try to warn him that his eyes are bugged, but it's too late. You see the needle pierce your neck as you slump to the ground.
Ooh.
More.
Enter. Rory is genuinely hooked.
Your last thought is, what is the average life of a cyborg with an ox?
Fair question. I've often thought
That's my favourite Philip K. Dick novel. What is the average lifespan of a
Now,
cyborg?
the thing that we're going to do is something you can do at any time and makes it get weird. We type in the 2 words, wake up. You slowly wake up from your drug-induced sleep. You feel groggy, but you can see that you're lying on a metal table in a room with white walls.
More.
More. A room with white walls. You notice a number of tubes connected to your body, including one going right into your throat. 6. There's no option 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. There is option 6, and it is blank.
Ooh. Party protest.
I'm going to help you dirty protest.
Are we wrapped entirely in cling film?
Try to remove the cling film.
Yeah.
We try to remove the cling film.
The gossamer cocoon.
Could we scream send nudes?
Yeah.
Dirty protest while wrapped in cling film.
No.
We try to remove the gossamer cocoon of cling film blocking our view while screaming the nudes. The cling film tears slightly as you attempt to pull it off. We tear it further. Tear it further, waiting for nudes. We've got 4 options this time. Film rips further, and you finally see the entire room. You 1, scream in frustration. 2, grunt in anger. 3, cough in surprise. 4,
Cough in frustration.
Cough in surprise.
I think the consensus is cough in surprise. You cough in surprise when a speaker crackles on and a voice says, "Well, what do we have here? An ox trying to take off his clothes in front of a mirror?"
What a sick burn.
What?
That's the sentence.
Are they flirting with us?
Hey,
Are we an ox?
Kiss the voice.
Can you kiss them passionately on the mouth?
Kiss the speaker. Kiss
On
the speaker.
the grill.
Kiss the tannoy passionately on the grill.
We say, "Wait, am I an ox? And why am I attracted to that crackling speaker?"
Send nudes.
Yes, he does.
Good expressiveness.
Good face.
Good face.
So you say, "Wait, am I an ox? And why am I attracted to that crackling speaker?" "I'm not an ox, and you are very attracted to that speaker," the voice replies. You notice a tall figure standing in the doorway. You, 1, quickly try to get dressed. 2, don't.
3, wrap the figure entirely in cling film.
And kiss them passionately on the mouth.
No, this is time to point out that the X card is always here, because I am a responsible chat leader. You see, 2, don't. The figure walks slowly into the room as you notice he is naked.
Wrapping cling film.
Wrapping cling.
You sent nude.
You got the nudes.
Or at least singular nude.
One nude.
Wrap him in cling film whilst waiting for those goddamn nudes.
Nude.
Plural.
Could you replace that with wrap him in cling film while screaming, send more nudes?
The AI's done a table flipper on here for us. So you wrap him in cling film while still waiting for those goddamn nudes. He wraps you in cling film.
Wow.
He wraps you in cling film, and you finally get a glimpse of the man before him.
More.
Hey?
So what you're saying is we're now both entirely
Looks
wrapped in
incredibly familiar. 2, looks like a cute boy from the village. Or 3,
Cute boy from the village.
Familiar.
okay. He does indeed look familiar, but you can't put your finger on it. He is cute though, so that's a good sign.
More.
And if he wants to kiss you passionately on the mouth again?
Ask him if he would be interested in
Hang
kissing
on.
passionately on the mouth.
I'm not logged in on this account.
What?
Wait, is that you? Are you in character right now?
Wait. Yeah. Does indeed look familiar, but you can't put your finger on it. He is cute though, so that's a good sign. Ah yes, I recognise you now. It's me, Iain. He excitedly.
Right.
You stare blankly at him before asking, "Who are you?" Now they spell Iain wrong, but I promise you, that's what the text says.
My God.
This
Can
is
we
not
kiss him
my
passionately
own
on the mouth now?
weird self-insert
Yeah.
group sex fanfic here.
We can try to kiss him passionately on the mouth while we try to put our finger on it.
We realise he is Iain. Iain spelt correctly. He is Iain. Then kiss him passionately in the mouth. While trying to put a finger on him.
On it.
Finger up
Through the
there.
cling film.
On it.
On it.
On it.
On him. Bad people. You realise he is Iain. Just Iain. Then you realise he's Iain. Then kiss him passionately on the mouth. While trying to put a finger on him. He seems very confused at first, but as he kisses you, he grins and begins to put his hands all over your body.
Ooh.
Do I know you? He asks. No.
Say that would ruin the fun.
You swipe his driving license. Steal his wallet. Steal his wallet.
The fun. He's naked.
And
so we say
your wallet.
that would ruin the fun. He seems to understand, and the pair of you continue to have fun. The morning comes and he says goodbye. As he is walking out the door, he pauses and looks at you.
More?
Ask him if he wants to meet you.
Sorry?
Does he want to meet
Oh. Does he want to meet my fighting goose? Just ask him if he wants to meet my goose. And then pull out your goose.
Goose.
Your goose.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my goose.
I'm going to go back and recap the last wee bit. So we're in cling film while still waiting for those goddamn nudes. He wraps you in cling film, and you finally get a glimpse of the man before he looks like a cute boy from the village. He doesn't look familiar, but you can't put your finger on it. He is cute, though, so that's a good sign. Ah, yes, I recognize you now. It's me, Iain, he says excitedly. You stare blankly at him before asking, who? You realize he is Iain, then kiss him passionately in the mouth. He'll try to put a finger on him. He seems very confused at first, but as he kisses you, he grins and begins to put his hands all over your body. Do I know you? He asks. No. You say that would ruin the fun. He seems to understand, and as the pair of you continue to have... He seems to understand, and the pair of you continue to have fun. The moment comes, and he says goodbye. As he is walking out the door, he pauses and looks at you. Do I know you? No. He leaves, and you sigh as you get dressed. He from the village who loved sex, but he wasn't really boyfriend material.
No.
Oh.
Is that the end of the story?
Wake up!
Wake up! Go down another dream level.
The story is called Inception.
Oh, yeah.
Inception.
You wake up and find that you're in your bed. As you get out of it, you notice something written in pencil on the floor.
Send nudes.
Send nudes.
No, you don't have to put that.
Is that
Check
what
your
it
junk
says?
mail.
Sorry?
Check your junk mail. There's nudes.
We check our junk mail.
To find nudes.
Mail for nudes. Hopefully.
Hey, junk mail.
Hopefully featuring junk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
I've got your back, Rory. You open up your junk mail to find an offer for porn. You sigh, just as you've realised that you don't actually have a girlfriend, and you're a virgin too.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
fine.
Say, girlfriend, I don't want no stinking girlfriend. What kind of an ox do you take me for?
Ox the ox.
This hasn't been incredibly cyberpunk so far.
It's not, is it?
Maybe
You
we should
see-
follow
you
the
see-
AI.
Sorry.
You see, girlfriend, I don't want no stinking girlfriend. What kind of an ox do you take me for? You remember Iain from last night.
Ah.
You hop in the shower and get yourself prepared for the day. You
Well, this was a time jump. Not
order a pizza. 2, go to work. 3, get a second job.
Are those the only options?
I feel like going to work is going to be part of the world building.
Yeah, let's see what work is.
Okay, we go to work.
Couldn't we specify what we were working as?
General cyberpunkery.
Bounty hunting.
You walk into work and immediately bump into Jean. She smiles at you.
Asking her really vast conspiracies.
Ask Jean what my job is.
What my job is? Question mark. Emoji.
You're kidding, dude. That was gone.
We are an ox that does not understand boundaries. You ask Jean what your job is. She replies that she needs you to do a little work from home so she can go on a date. 2, 1. Ask her if she wants some company. Like,
Yes.
company for your date. You ask her if she'd like some company on her date. She seems pretty excited and happy about it. So she says, sure. You
Kiss her passionately on the mouth.
Ask her what my job is.
The only option we've been given so far is you one, grab a nearby stapler and walk into her room.
Do it.
It's going to be a hot date.
More.
We grab the You enter Jean's room and walk over to her. You place the stapler in her hand and watch her reaction. She looks confused for a second before laughing and hugging you. You one blank.
Kiss her passionately on the mouth.
Yeah.
Kiss her passionately on the mouth. Is that okay?
Yep.
You passionately kiss her, and both get turned on by the other's taste. Soon you pull away, and Jean looks a bit confused.
Enter.
Enter the button.
Would you like me to type that or press that? Hang on, let me just open a beer.
Type, like, ... enter in capitals, and then ...
I've already typed in enter.
Okay.
You enter. You walk into the next room and find that it's a lounge with a small kitchen at the back. You walk over to the kitchen and find a bottle of vodka and 2 shot glasses.
Shout loudly, what is my job?
You try to remember what my job is again.
Before downing the vodka.
I don't remember. Okay, but then drink some vodka.
Such a good eyebrow.
Sexily. Oh, I misspelled sexily there. I wasn't looking at the typing.
Dixie.
You entire bottle of vodka in one go.
Wow.
Which isn't recommended, but you don't feel much pain. I think I'm hitting enter here.
I think that's your job.
You could just go out into the street and yell, "Why won't anybody send me nudes?"
You find it really hard to think straight, but you manage to remember that Jane is the one who designs all the office parties.
Wake up!
Sorry?
Said wake up.
No!
Wait, hang on. Whatever company it is, you know what cyberpunk is fuck? Stealing company secrets. Selling them on.
Okay.
From cyberspace?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vomit all over Jane.
Something.
Jack into Jean.
Yes.
That's why we don't know what our job is. We've been a mole the whole time.
Yeah, steal the party
Wait,
plan.
Yes.
can we discover...
We go to the data port and steal company by jacking into Jean.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. That's cyberpunk as fuck.
You open up, start typing in your username. Soon you have full access to files.
Yeah, you do.
Download the folder
Into your vape.
named Crimes and Nudes into my vape. My e-vape.
You fancy bitch.
500.
Bit happy.
Download the folder named Crimes and Nudes into your e-vape. You feel pretty pleased with yourself for this one. Do you, 1, put the folder on your computer and open it up? 2, start looking through the pictures.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Find those nudes.
Nudes.
That's our quest all along.
What's my job again? Find nudes.
The real treasure was the nudes you found along the way.
Nudes were inside us all along.
You look through the pictures and find that most of them are of you and Jean.
Oh, wow.
You start looking through the pictures until you find one of you and Jean on your date. We say, but that date hasn't happened yet. It's tonight.
Primer. Is this Primer?
Primer?
This is Primer. We were at Primer.
Over the ages.
Jean says that it has happened and then goes into more details. You, 1, stop her. You don't want to miss your first date. 2, blank.
Tell her to stop gaslighting you.
Say,
Yeah.
Alternatively, go back in time and have the date.
Stop gaslighting me, motherfucker.
Well, we did get the time powers from the time monk, right? Have we still got those?
No, that was Serial.
Sorry.
But
we could declare that the
we're
time
Dr.
was there
Rejects.
again.
Oh, Ian, you know what? I figured it out. We're a cyborg, right? Can we
Cyborg Ox.
Yes. Can we reboot our internal clock? Because clearly that's
Cyborgs.
Stop gaslighting me. So we do.
Redemption.
We're going to say quotes, stop gaslighting me. Full stop. Then reboot our memory.
Our RAM.
Core.
Kind of cyborg are we?
Jean says she's just explaining the facts. You, 1, hold on, you don't want to hear this. Or 2, hold on. And Jean continues.
Continues. I hate Jean.
I don't know.
So we just tell Jean we hate her.
Aww. Are we still drunk?
Jean says, it's not fair that she gets to have fun while you have to work.
Oh,
You
okay.
won.
But my work is.
You won. Don't understand why you aren't having fun. This is a dream after all. 2, blank.
1.
Is this a Samuel Beckett play?
Yeah, this is some like fun
I
lady.
think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is hornier than most Samuel Beckett plays.
No,
It's all in the
a lot of
performance.
dick jokes.
Like within the first few lines of Waiting for Godot, they propose they should make an erection.
yeah, there is some very tumultuous masculine relationships.
So, don't understand why you aren't having fun. This is a dream after all. Jean explains that she doesn't have the luxury of being able to work from home. She has a family to think about. You, 1, make some sort of deal with her.
Or wake up from the Matrix.
Is our job to dream?
Oh my god.
Jack in further.
Yeah, down another level.
Jack in more.
So do we wake up or fall asleep?
Oh,
We jack in more.
jack in harder?
Take
Jack
the
in
red
harder.
pill.
Jack in deeper?
Okay, we jack off to
Wake
the
up hard.
Port?
Yeah, getting deeper.
Put your
Wake
jack
up
in the
two,
other
wake up
port.
harder.
Yeah. Find a second jack and put your other one in the other port.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so
Put
these
that
are
back.
the options we're doing next.
Jacking
I
it.
got excited by the joke jack off to the Matrix, so I take that. I'm sorry. I got mad with power. And I find this the safer work filter in this really interesting because clearly, like, you just need to jack off to the picture of Jean back to work. You won. Try to remember what your job is again.
Oh, obviously one.
Yeah.
Obviously one.
I really want to know.
One, and if we can't figure out what our job is, at that point we should sell the company secrets for Bitcoin.
Yes.
You begin trying to remember what your job is again. You 1. 2. You then remember that you sell jewelry.
Okay.
1. To show you how this looks.
Okay. We start stringing together beads of. What are the beads made of?
Could Cyber Panda have a
Carbon.
redemption arc with their reappearance?
They're made of like
Cyber Panda.
cyber diamonds.
We phone. What's the name of our Cyber Panda? Hang on. We phone Dewizcly.
Dewizcly.
I see how I was confused.
And ask for help.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Tell him we have the nudes and this whole fucking place is going to blow in 10 minutes.
Bring Jane with us.
No, fuck Jean.
I don't know.
Don't fuck Jean, but
I mean, we
Yeah.
did that.
You have to know when to forgive and when to get out of there.
You phone
Are we still plugged
Brzezowski
into her
and ask
port?
for help. Tell him you have the nudes and this whole fucking place is going to blow in 10 minutes. You call Mr. Dewizcly, explain the situation. He sounds shocked, tells you to hang on while he gets a police team together. Mr.
Bond? Sorry.
What?
wait, what? Mr. What?
Mr.
No, just what?
No,
Mr.
Mr.
Working for the pigs the whole time.
I know what we say. We say Mr. When we go, no, Doctor.
Yes.
See, you 1, say Doctor. 2, Mr. Dewizcly replies, Dr. Winkle. You 1, yes, you sexy bastard.
1.
Well, I think I know what.
Yeah.
1.
1.
Yes. Jean's standing there.
You hear a knock on the door and you say, I'll get it. You open up the door to find Jean standing there, naked. Jean.
Or
I found the nudes.
So
And
I just saw the prompt that was like, you can say you fly to the moon, and I kind of want to go to the moon now.
okay, things escalated. I hit more, and things have escalated to new heights.
Ooh.
So get your X's ready.
Oh my
Are we
god.
in space?
You hear a knock at the door, and you say, I'll get it. You open up the door to find Jean standing there, naked. I just hit enter, then you immediately drop to your knees and pull down your zip.
Wait, you drop to your knees and pull down your zip?
Yeah, maybe it's like
And then
they don't work the same.
I'm gonna get halfway through the sentence, then provide an opportunity to X. You begin to pull out your throbbing
Ox.
different farmyard animal.
Chicken.
Goose.
Ram.
You begin
Goose.
Goose.
Throbbing goose.
Piglet.
Throbbing piglet.
I was going for cock, but sure. As Jean approaches you.
More.
Katie wants to know what's going to happen without needing to judge any of you here.
Yeah.
Yep.
We only have 10 minutes though, so she's got to make it quick.
We can do it twice.
Only 10 minutes before it blows.
Yeah.
This guy does not understand choose your own adventures because there's a lot of options that then change and then repeat, or it maybe chooses it for you. Anyway, you immediately drop to your knees and pull down your zip. You begin to pull out your throbbing cock. As Jean approaches you, you 1. Ask her if she wants a taste of the Matrix. 2. Jean, what do you think? 1. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something important.
Well, the first one, not the second one.
The first one.
Ask if she wants a taste of the Matrix. Come on.
Yeah, obviously.
I've never felt like a fan fiction author before.
What are we a fan of?
Okay, this is straight up porn now. Like straight up.
Oh no,
Go for it.
awful.
Has it printed ASCII art?
No, it's not. Okay. let me try and give myself as much dignity as I can.
Dignity? Yay.
I thought you were trying to say, give myself as much sort of porn musician vibes as I can. Like by coiffing your hair up and like straightening up your collar and things.
Porn musician.
No, imagine.
It's a bit long at the moment.
No, that makes
That's
it
what
perfect.
they all say.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Jean, she wants a taste of the Matrix.
So beautiful.
She looks a bit put off by this, but begins to wrap her hand around your shaft. So she slowly begins to jerk you off as she opens her mouth slightly and starts to lick the head.
Oh, James.
Insert X's here.
Insert X's.
Sell me your X's. We say, why don't we Eve? We could go to my house. We could feel each other up on the couch. Oh no, I don't mind taking it slow. Slow. Oh. No. Oh. Yeah.
Can you add at the end that you offer to stop to get a kebab on the way?
You say, why don't we leave? Let's go to my house so we can feed each other up on the couch. Oh no, I don't mind. No, yeah. Jean, I've seen this before in The Matrix.
Ask if she wants another taste, and then like a winky emoji.
See, do you want another taste? I didn't think this was how tonight was going to go, guys.
You want to
winky
see
emoji.
Iain, you might need to come more if you don't realize how like thirsty everyone is all the time.
Quite understanding, but I've seen this before in The Matrix. You see, do you want another taste? Jean, maybe later. Drops to her knees and opens her mouth.
If by later you mean right now.
Later.
Sticks your cock in and begins to move her head up and down. You won. Blank.
She begins to scream, Morpheus! Morpheus!
See if she wants to take a cab back to your place, because there's still some weird writing on the floor, and then you guys can do it in the bed, and we can check what that writing was.
Can we say
I realise it's been 10 minutes.
See, oh shit, wasn't there a bomb?
Was it a sex bomb?
Brackets, a sex bomb.
Jean, if she's turned the bomb off.
It's a bit late for cheesy chat lines.
I
Never
hope
too late for cheesy
it doesn't go off before.
Prematurely.
My job is.
I really hope my parents aren't listening. You see, oh shit, wasn't there a bomb? I hope it doesn't go off before me. Jean, you going to come? You, yeah, I'm coming. You quotation marks, all caps, come.
That's so beautiful. I love that that Michael just did the arms.
Yeah.
And now we all know what Michael looks like when he ejaculates.
And then we say, I'm really sorry, that doesn't normally happen. You say, I'm really sorry, that doesn't normally happen. Jean, you can get a condom if you want to do that on me on the way. You can get a condom if you want to do that on me on the way. You, yeah, sure. Yeah. Jean stands up and begins to move towards the door. You follow closely behind and begin to make out with her.
Enter.
Jean opens the front door and you step outside. You walk down the path to your house and begin making out with her again in the front yard. Finally, you manage to get inside.
Inside G.
Inside where?
Enter.
Enter.
You people are a disgrace. I can't wait to see you all in person again.
Also, Iain, you are allowed to exit any moment as well. Friendly reminder.
I am aware, and
okay, good.
I'm having a lovely time. I'm dealing with my own mild discomfort with ukulele. Because, pardon my phrasing, but I'm not sure I can pull this off seriously.
Maybe we should take this moment to sincerely apologize to the catch-up crew.
Yeah.
Also, you're welcome.
This is being recorded for posterity. I teach children.
Not anymore.
I think we could probably clip it at the first story.
Yeah, we might have a 1 hour later kind of for this story.
Also, if you're okay with it, there is a like private link sharing where only people with the specific link can view the video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's also an option to have in the back of your brain.
The two of you stumble onto your couch and make out. You begin touching each other in certain areas. When you remove the condom, you stop and ask Jean if she has any. Say, hang on. This is my fucking house. Hang on, this is my house.
Suggest using some cling film.
Hang on, this is my house. There's cling film in the
kitchen
cell. I think if I remember, it was in the white cell. I've got a question. How is the AI doing? Is it doing mind-blowingly good? Great. Pretty good. Not so great. Repetitive.
Repetitive.
Great.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Or nudes?
No.
That we appreciate its use of single they them pronouns.
Yes, we do appreciate that it's willing to use single.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
singular
my
they.
storytime
I
session.
really appreciate that.
It's weird. Good job with singular they, them pronouns. Hang on. This is my house. There's cling film in the white cell. You find the cling film and then begin wrapping it around your dick. You won. Jean? Yeah. You. It's cold. Jean, that cold. Enter. Enter. Okay, let me go through this conversation. You find the cling film and begin wrapping it around your dick. You. Yeah. You. It's cold. Jean, it's not that cold. You, it's wet. Jean, so? You? So it'll be cold.
It is a Beckett play.
Hang on. This is a Beckett. Or more like a sexy Beckett play. No, just go for Beckett play.
Yeah. Don't do the writing for it.
Yeah.
You begin to sit up, and the tube you were sleeping in begins to lower. You won. Jean, what is that?
It's a
2. Would you like to climb inside?
This tube is warm, though.
This tube is warmer than you are.
You cold-hearted monster. This tube is warm, though. Would you like to climb in?
Oh, I forgot that we hate Jean.
There's not much room. I think I might be an ox.
Do you know what my job is?
So, can I just clarify? There is a tube that a person can fit inside, and we have invited June to climb into this, or to climb into this tube.
So,
can we slam the top afterwards? And
can we cryogenically freeze her?
Yes.
Now who's cold?
Okay, so you see, this tube's warm though. Would you like to climb inside? There's not much room. I think I might be an ox. Slowly crawl into the tube and lie down, with Jean following close behind you. You, 1. Jean, where does it go? We say, to the cryo prison.
Really?
Ha 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 ha.
Yes. Or just and laugh villainously while I go feed the cat.
I would like to see a video of Neville laughing villainously while they feed the cat.
Yes, please.
Would also watch.
Sorry, what was that?
The cat might not like it.
No, she will like to be fed.
You see, to the cryo prison. Mwahahaha. You're lifted into the air and slowly lowered into the tube. The door closes and the tube begins to ascend once more. You, 1. Jean, what happens if we run out of power?
Yes.
Respond.
Tell her, baby, I never run out of power.
Baby, I never run out of power.
And the outside of the tube steams up like that one car in Titanic.
The tube stops ascending and a door in front of you opens. You walk out of the tube and follow the directions to enter the cryo prison. You find yourself in a large room with several tubes in it. And we say, ah, yes, my cryo prison, where I keep all of the sexiest, gaslighting party planners for my own sick, twisted satisfaction.
I think you mean Ox's faction.
Drash, play the sexy music.
Iain, you've done this before.
Can our panda friend sort of like have a descending platform which comes from the floor above and is just sexually dancing?
Yeah.
While
It's like in a cage.
yeah, exactly. While
I've been really trying, baby.
Because you want to have people turned on as they get frozen, otherwise it doesn't work.
Let me remember how chords work.
Yeah, you've got to freeze them in, a fully erect position, right?
It's just how the pods are shaped.
I can't remember. Let's get it on off the top of my head.
That's okay. The most beautiful girl in the room is everything.
You say, ah yes, my cryo prison, where I keep all of the sexiest gaslighting party planners for my own sick, twisted satisfaction. Andrash, play the sexy music. Enter the room and find a number of tube. Each one contains a naked party planner with their arms and legs restrained. Jean, what are you doing?
What do you think?
More.
Are we going for more, or what do you think?
More.
More.
What are you drinking, Rory?
A cyber white Russian.
There's a phone charger in it.
You enter the room and find a number of tube. Each one contains a naked party planner with their arms and legs restrained. Jean, what are you doing? We're party planners. We need to be in those tubes. You, not yet, baby. We have some party planning to do.
Can we tell her there's a party in our pants that she needs to plan?
I've got a party in my pants that you need to plan bring crisps.
I hope to God it's not like
I don't like it.
prawn cocktail. That would be the worst.
Yeah, so you say, I've got a party in my pants that you need to plan. Bring crisps. Gee, I'm not eating anything. You, come on, baby. I need some munchies. Jean, I'm not eating anything either.
We're in the tube.
You,
Yeah.
put her in a tube.
Background chanting, tube her, tube her, tube her.
When does the panda come back?
So, you put her in a tube. You force Jean into a tube and strap her in. You, 1, grab a tube and force it to open, grabbing a planner and shoving them into the space before closing the door.
Yeah.
Confused.
More?
More. I'm happy for this to be a regular thing, by the way.
Yeah, this is great.
I love this fever dream.
Yeah, this is what all Sundays are now, right?
Sure.
This is still better than how Lost ended.
You start searching through them. You grab a tube and force it open, grabbing a planner and shoving them into the space before closing the door. You start searching through them for one with the right name. Jean, what are you doing? Let me out of here. You, not until you party plan for me, baby.
Can I identify that things have gotten weird and suggest like a double down?
What do you suggest, Neville?
Reveal the studio audience.
Reveal the studio audience.
Oh no.
We reveal the studio audience who are watching from the moat.
Are we back in the fantasy story now?
We never left.
Wait, did we write season 3 of Westworld?
You reveal the studio audience who are watching from the moat. You open the door and reveal the studio audience, all of whom look very bored. Jean, why are you doing this to me? Let me out of here.
She's won a car.
Can I make a suggestion? We drown the studio audience.
Just kissing
her.
the audience passionately on the mouth, but that works too.
Drown the audience for her. Frankie's going down into the dungeon. Look out for Kane.
The time monk from Nestle.
You drown the studio audience for her. You raise your hands and start to flood the studio audience. Jean starts screaming in panic, but you force her to shut up. Jean, oh my God, what are you doing? And then we say,
You.
Now it's wet and cold.
Hoisted by their own cards.
Carson.
I would like to live in a future where people can just plan parties.
In your pants?
You drop the water temperature to near freezing and hold Jean close to you. She screams and begs, but you ignore her and continue to look for an audience member to kill.
Yeah, this is getting a little incel-y almost. Like, what happened? He like was gonna get laid, some shit started happening, and now he wants to kill everyone?
Say, if I can't have all the party planners.
Oh no.
No one can.
Are we the baddies?
They're defrosted.
Are we the
The
baddies?
bad guys?
Do we want there to be no more parties?
That was
If
a
I
job.
can't have all the party
That's a
planners,
job.
no one can until they're defrosted.
From the Matrix.
No one came to my birthday party. My birthday party. They didn't get my Bebo invite.
Favorite people.
Oh, is this all a demented plan so that we can like tell future civilizations how we partied? They just wake up 5,000 years in the future.
I think so if I can't have all the party planners, no one can. Brackets until they're defrosted. No one came to my birthday party. They didn't get my Bebo invite. Jane, bring in LMFAO.
Strapped to gurneys.
Incessant partying ensues.
Is LMFAO a wrestler?
LMFAO are the guys who did Sexy and I
Yeah, and I know it.
Party rock.
Shots.
Yeah. Jane enters with the laughing man and nods to you. You. Jane, I want them dead. Happen. Jane, I'll try. This is going to be the best birthday party ever.
Then nudes.
I'm hoping this is going to be the best birthday party ever. Jane, don't you dare kill them. I'll kill you.
Plot twist.
What do we do? We said a lot. What do we do? You had it. You were going to say?
Challenge accepted? Just like say challenge accepted.
Accept the challenge. Kiss her passionately on the mouth.
Yes.
As we draw our katana, I've always wanted to do that.
Kiss her passionately on the mouth.
And stab her in the back.
Consent first. You
could also sort of say, well, I can't remember the name of our panda, but it would be sort of like, no, Driftic!
You're obsessed with this panda, dude.
Well, he was supposed to be there after 10 minutes, and like, what the fuck?
Well, he was in
Very
a dream.
inconsistent, that's true.
He was in a dream.
The panda bursts in through this door saying, I'm so sorry I failed you, as your panda slowly
So the panda is coming in next. So I would type in, kiss her passionately in the mouth, but get consent first to you. You kiss Jean in the mouth, and it's just as good as you thought it would be. But you need to make sure she's on board with this plan. Do consult Cyber Panda Dwizzly to see if she consents.
That's how things work in the future.
A window appears with a picture of a scantily clad Asian girl. What?
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. This might be a good point at which to say, I think I'm going to have to go to bed because we've been at this for nearly 2 hours.
Oh shit, it's almost 5. I have to go too.
Would anybody else like to become host so that the recording can continue until the end of the story is reached?
Iain, he's not going anywhere till the story's finished.
Iain, could I make you host? And would you be
Yes.
able to stop the recording when the story is over?
If the story ends.
If the story ends.
Continue until story time tomorrow.
I'm going to come back from dinner like a couple hours later and you guys are still going to be on here doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, love you.
Nudes.
Love you guys, right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head off ski. I cannot wait to hear how this ends.
If in
Really?
doubt, kiss them passionately on the mouth.
Yeah. Although I'm going to dismiss this window of this picture of the scantily clad and phone Dwilski. Dwilski.
Can't Jean get aroused by the picture of the scantily clad Asian girl?
Let's not go down that road.
I'm not going down that road. I am making the veto on that. That isn't.
Can we continue playing, like, sorting out this party and have, like, the napkins printed with nudes?
Well, you're in luck, Katie, because the window disappears and you begin to talk on the phone. Dwizkily, hello? You? I'm looking for a party planner. My name is... ...
Grace Jones.
Right?
Grace Jones. We might need to turn the filter back on for the next one. Ah, hello. I'm Grace. Hang on. Okay, it's gotten confused with who is who. You. I'm looking for a party planner. My name is Grace Jones. Dwizkily. Ah, hello. I'm Grace. I see you're looking for a good time this evening.
I mean, yes, that is what we asked for. In a sense.
Yes. What type of parties do you provide? Ignore the screaming. It's just the audience.
It's so random.
It's going to come together, I feel like.
Hang on, it didn't understand what to do there. So you say, what kind of parties do you provide? For the screaming, that's just the audience. We provide various types of events. However, we aren't sure what you mean by a party.
Send Google image.
Send an image of a
Never you broke it.
party.
Yes.
Question marks.
Oh. Well, you two broke in to steal the mizzle spot.
Oh God, I was.
A new image appears showing a large hall with several rooms leading off it.
For a moment there, I thought we'd been sent a dick pic.
More?
These always, by the way, end themselves like the previous story did.
Not necessarily. A party will be held there with a new image appears showing a large hall with several rooms leading off it. A large party will be held there with multiple rooms for different types of fun. Dwizkily, that's perfect. Shall I have them wait for your arrival? You say,
bring Scooby and all the gang. Bring Scooby and all the gang.
Go to the party, bring Scooby and all the gang.
Because that's the sort of picture I have in my head of like the sort of hallway where they run out of one side and then they run into the other side and then.
We're about to make a really fucked up, like, Scooby-Doo fan fiction.
Sexy Scooby.
Look, we could innocently insert any character from any fiction, and nothing would happen, and it would already be a fucked up fan fiction.
Yeah.
You go to the party, bring Scooby and all the gang. You agree, and the party plans are made. Time to go to the party. The journey is quite long and involves many planes, but eventually you're there. You recognize the building from your last trip there.
Malfoy Manor.
I feel we're running a team in this one.
Yeah, maybe.
So what we're gonna do is have the birthday party we always dreamed of.
Oh.
and hope the cops never catch up with us. Happily, feloniously, ever after.
Yay!
Come on, AI Dungeon. You have the birthday party you always dreamed of and hope the cops never catch up with you. Happily, feloniously, ever after. You're standing in the massive cavernous entrance hall of the party place. There are men and women waiting to receive you and all your friends. They all seem to know who you are. So we smile.
Happily ever after.
The end.
Yay.
Yay.
Michael just came again.
So, the first story was 2 pages of size 11 font. How many pages do we think this one is?
8.
26.
11.
Is. Wait, undo. Wait, hang on. I need to paste without formatting.
We've come so far.
9 pages.
Wow.
Close.
Now, would we like another story, or would we like to call it Hornily There? I'm happy.
I would not object to another story.
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think I'll last. Like, I won't last another one. I might stay for a bit.
Okay.
But, like, also.
Again, because I'm the responsible adult here, safe for work or not safe for work?
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks very much, Iain. That was brilliant.
Night, Michael.
Night, night.
Michael.
So, I'm going to grab another
It does
beer,
seem
but
like
I'm up for another.
I'm up for another.
me too. For what it's worth, I'm definitely I have no like issues with the not safe for work.
Yeah.
Except that it brings the plot to a grinding halt.
Yes, that is also how I felt.
Yeah.
A grinding halt.
Hey. So yeah, maybe safe for work simply so that we keep the momentum going.
There is more story in the safer work. Then.
Yeah.
We can,
It's not just, and then they stop to have sex.
Katie, I'm very sorry by your lack of input.
The sex wasn't even super cyberpunk. I want some cyberpunk
Right.
sex, guys.
yeah.
If you're going to choose a theme and they stop to have sex, that sex better be on theme.
Just so you know, this is all being recorded.
Sorry, ketchup crew.
Yeah.
We're losing the Nick and Katie.
Oh,
Bye bye.
Good night.
it's going to be very efficient now.
Now, while you people are wonderful, given that it's just me, Malcolm, Bina, Neville, Rory, and Katie, just do a safe for work one. Let's large scale comedy sex public performance. Great. Small scale.
Sure. I think we'd agree to that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just putting my foot down.
Better storytelling.
Yeah.
Okay, then pick a setting: fantasy, mystery, apocalyptic, zombies, or cyberpunk.
Mystery.
Mystery.
Mystery, that's a good one, yeah.
Mystery. Are we 1, a patient, 2, a detective, or 3, a spy?
Obviously detective.
Bye.
Detective.
I feel detective.
I like both.
Detective, but we're secretly a spy.
What is our character's name?
Austin.
Austin. Oh, so Malcolm, I don't know if you heard that. It's a mystery novel, and we're a detective.
Great.
Hey, Steve Austin.
What was that, Steve Austin?
Female character now, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Steve is. Yeah.
To be fair to us, I don't think at any point we assigned a gender to our character.
You could say cold milk Steve Austin.
Milk Steve Austin.
Cold milk. You don't need to take that in any way seriously.
Cold milk.
Steve Austin.
Can I tell you?
That's the name now, I guess.
Can I tell you a completely irrelevant bit of trivia, but I think it's hilarious?
Yes.
So when they were workshopping Stone Cold Steve Austin's name for the WWF, he got sent home with a piece of paper with 200 names the writers could come up with. And he had to choose one, and he was going over it. And one of the names was Baron Frostdagger, which would have been an amazing gimmick.
The old Stone Cold Frostdagger.
Baron Frostdagger.
Sorry, it'd be the Baron Frostdagger Stunner. Sorry, I got the name the wrong way around. Yeah.
You would have taken a different accent and been like.
Well, now we have people from a less diverse range of countries. I'm more happy to do accents because I wouldn't be trying to do anyone in the room's accent.
Why don't we just call our character Baron Frost Dragon?
We're already Cold Milk Steve Austin.
This is fine.
Okay, one more irrelevant bit of trivia though. That actually is how Steve Austin got his name. It wasn't on the list. His wife just said, "Drink your tea, it's stone cold." And he went, "Oh my God, that's great." And no joke, that's it. That's his name.
We should have Baron as part of the story at some point.
Okay, we'll call Baron Frostdagger at some point. You are Cold Milk Steve Austin in Chicago.
Why? I love it. I hate it. I love it.
You're a Cold Milk Steve Austin, a detective living in Chicago. You have a pistol and a police badge. You enter the forest where you believe the criminal you're searching for fled to. Suddenly, you notice a car parked there with keys in the ignition.
Steal car.
No, we are not a rogue anymore.
We need to investigate them.
Open the boot.
Investigate further.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get more info.
Yeah.
Open the boot.
We investigate the vehicle.
Stay on brand for a little bit.
Turning our back to the darkness.
Sorry.
You investigate the vehicle, turning your back to the darkness. You look in the vehicle, but it's completely empty. Suddenly, a trapdoor opens up beneath you, and you fall down a hatch.
That is a mystery.
Rude.
Down there, you find yourself holding a gun.
Wait, hang on. Do we fall down there and suddenly we're holding a gun, or do we fall down there and find ourselves holding a gun?
Point at ourselves.
Doppelganger?
Point at the other me holding. Yeah, we're changing genders. Her gun.
This isn't going to get confusing at all.
The AI will definitely cope with the distinction. They'll be fine.
You point at the other. You point at the other you holding her gun. You hold your pistol, pointing at the other you. Don't move, you say in a demanding voice. Feel, or you'll feel the full force of this gun. Nervously.
More.
Suddenly, the hatch door opens up. You both look up to see a tall, gaunt man standing there. He wears a black cloak, and his face is pale and emotionless.
Oh my God, Baron something, what's his name?
Say, oh my God, Baron Frostdagger. Were you the occult murderer all along?
You would never expect it from somebody with a name like Baron Frostdagger.
Of the New Hampshire Frostdaggers.
So you say, oh my god, Baron Frostdagger. Were you the occult murderer all along? You raise your gun and fire, but he simply leans back, unaffected by the bullets. He throws open his arms and laughs. And now you have made that mistake once more, he says.
Is that protagonist Frank Reynolds from Always Sunny?
I was wondering.
Waving a gun around.
Pull him down the hatch.
We pull him down the hatch using our whip. Aren't we glad Safe for Work is turned on?
On so many levels.
You pull him down the hatch using your whip. You fire the gun, but the bullets have no effect on him. You pull out your revolver and aim it at him, and he fires back with his pistol. The fight is over in seconds.
More.
Who won though?
I should have known.
We're triumphantly at his dead body.
The fight is over in seconds. He aims his gun back at you and fires. The bullet tears through your chest, and you collapse to the ground.
Wake up.
I'm going to test this out. So I have 3 options at the bottom, which are do, say, and story. And what I'm going to type in story shot is in asterisks. Established shot of a hospital.
Optimism.
So much.
Establishing shot. Sorry, I need to get my cool noir vibes back on. Establishing shot of a hospital room. You're in a hospital bed, hooked up to an IV. You're wearing a plain white tank top, boxer shorts. You have a scar across your stomach from the gunshot wound.
Wait. Okay. That was close.
Yeah.
I like that it sort of holds on to those details. That's just okay.
You have a persistent hiccup.
Yeah. I've seen this movie before. You've always got to like pull the IV drip out of your arm and like try and
hiccup.
Yeah. Immediately.
Then pull the IV out of my arm.
Steal clothes.
We're going to be hiccuping for the rest of this.
It doesn't need to be our arm. Where do we pull the IV out of?
Will be
Out of your tail.
Yeah.
So we hiccup and pull the IV out of our tail. The nurse in the room shakes her head. Oh no. You're not getting rid of that IV just yet. That could be dangerous.
Knock her out, steal her clothes, and secretly leave the hospital so that the Baron doesn't know where you are.
Can I check? Are we stealing her clothes to wear them, or just...
We're a lady. It's just that I can only do one noir accent, and it's Danny.
No, I'm just saying. You didn't say you wanted to put the clothes on.
Yeah. Well,
So we're gonna hiccup, then knock her out and steal her clothes.
yeah, and knock her out naked. That's the plan.
No, you have a white tank top on.
Kitty, you're allowed to have a fanfic open the other tab. If you get through this.
But no, I think this is a good plan. Steal the nurse's uniform, throw it on,
Yeah,
and then try to sneak out of the hospital.
You hiccup and then knock her out and steal her clothes. Don't bother, the nurse says. The police are here. You're not getting out of this room without an arrest. You grab her by the throat and start to choke her.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
Reconsider my actions.
And
wake up! Quickly,
and
wake
arrest her.
Wait a minute. I've got it. Everyone knows if you steal a policeman's hat, now you're the policeman and you can arrest them.
That's true.
Claim to be a pregnant woman so that you can pee in the hat.
Yes. And then
You let the nurse go. Fine. You say, I don't know how they let me in the hospital with this cigar. The nurse takes out her cell phone and makes a call. 911, what is your emergency?
an emotional support cigar.
I've not been smoking for years. I just chew on it. I have an oral fixation.
This is a prescription cigar.
Actually, out of the window or something. If there are police officers in the hall.
Well, yes. Can we tie her up or gag her or something?
Wait. You guys are thinking very much in the bounds of reality. This is noir, so here's what you do. Look at her. Heck up. Look out the window.
Climb down the drain pipe.
Explode.
Use the IV as a rope.
Before fleeing the hospital.
I do like Nibble's idea of die-harding out the window with your IV.
Actually, it's connected to our tail, so we get that as a.
And then you just swing back through into another floor.
The AI is not accepting our contributions to this story. Pick up, look out the window, then explode before fleeing the hospital. You pull the sheet off your roommate's body and find her neck is slit. You pick up her clothes, which still have a hospital seal across the front. The police have arrived and are standing by the bed.
Oh no.
Throw the hospital seal at them.
Play dead.
Throw the let's see how it deals with homonyms. The hospital seal.
Or.
I was imagining more like that in that that Superman film where he pulls the chest off his chest.
Looking for the water. You jump back, terrified by the sudden appearance of the guard. He holds up his rifle, but doesn't fire.
Ask for the policeman's hat.
Ask for the policeman's hat. The policeman holds up his hands. Oh there, partner, he says. We're here to help. He takes off his cowboy hat and puts it on the end of the bed. The hospital?
In the hat.
Put the hat on the seal.
Put the hat on the seal.
Awesome.
Ride the seal out of there.
The policeman nods. That's right. He glances at your clothes. Need some clothes, don't you? You shake your head. Can I come to the next line? Say, because I watched the film recently, and all of these is one word changed. Clothes. We're going. We don't need stinking clothes.
Well, going, we don't need clothes.
And then we fly out the window.
Grins. I like you, kid. He fishes around in his pocket and pulls out a set of keys.
How big is this set of keys?
How girthy are these keys?
Do grab at the girthiest key. He tosses you the keys and you take them. We have a van out back, he says.
Wait, were you a police detective?
Yeah. No, sorry.
Thank him and take the van.
Thank him and drive the van away.
Brackets with seal.
Deputy seal.
Deputy seal.
Deputy seal.
The back of the van is filled with shelves and equipment. You pile your stuff on top of the shelves, leaving barely enough room to move around in there.
Go on.
It implies we're not making good use of the shelves.
You start driving. The radio is on, but all you can get is static. You look around the area and spy a co-op supermarket. You turn up the music to drown out the static.
It's country music.
Wait, what?
I think the radio is the police radio.
Oh.
Turning up the music to, but it's getting confused with words. So what did we switch to?
It's Cowboy Hour. No, it's Seal Hour on Cowboy Radio.
Can we just switch to a Harry Potter audiobook?
Switch to my homemade Harry Potter audiobook.
I'm feeling very called out here.
Harry Potter, but rewritten by not an arsehole.
Yay!
Harry Potter and the Death of the Author.
Love it.
You enter the supermarket and walk up and down the aisles, scanning the shelves. Check the ghostometer
for traps.
For traps and ghosts.
Often that is forgotten.
Did you check for minions of the Baron?
The ghostometer is broken. You grab a box of raisins and check the top shelf, just to be safe.
I love how, like, so often the AI is just no and.
Kitty has good instincts, though. The Baron's minions could be anywhere.
Even in the box of raisins.
Yes.
Especially in the box of raisins.
I feed the raisins to a small child, just to be safe.
To test them for poison.
As we all know, small
Give
children.
the raisins to a child in case they're poisoned.
The child or the raisins?
Touche.
You buy a box of Raisinets and a large pack of marshmallows. You pay for the food, get to the customer service desk. 2. Point the child.
I do think it would be amazing to buy something from like fucking Morrison's and then go to the customer service desk and just go.
Whoa. It made it weirder. So what we typed in was feed the raisins to child in case they're poisoned. You buy a box of Raisinets and marshmallows. You pay for the food, then head to the customer service desk. Poison a child. You find a toddler with his mouth duct taped shut.
Who's eating poison?
You find a toddler with his mouth duct taped shut. You pull out a Sharpie and write "Hope" on the toddler's forehead in thick black Sharpie.
Are we the baddies?
Still breathing.
Oh.
Banksy, you've done it again.
No, you grab the shoulders of the child and scream, "Where's the Baron?"
You better take the duct tape
No,
off
I
first.
really want to know whether the AI will acknowledge that.
The child and scream, "Where's the Baron?" Ignoring the duct tape.
I've laughed so much that I've given myself a headache.
I haven't laughed this much, I think, since in-person D&D.
You scream, "What?" onto the child's forehead. Duct tape is sticky. The words won't come off. You throw the duct tape toddler out the van, then write "Hope" on your forehead in Sharpie. The words feel hot when you write them, as if they're burning into your skin.
How are we going to find the Baron?
Huh?
How are we going to find the Baron?
I beseech Beelzebub for the answers to this riddle.
This is the greatest political campaign ad I've ever seen.
If you thought you saw hope with Obama.
I'm not typing in Beelzebub without adding some titles. So what are some titles we're giving to Beelzebub?
Lord of Chaos, Prince of Darkness.
Arbiter of Seals.
I put Arbiter of Hell.
A guy with Brutus in his butt.
King of Seals. Hiccup.
All round nasty man.
All round nasty man. Or his infernal aid.
Accountant of the Republican Party.
Deal with that. So, you beseech Beelzebub, Arbiter of Hell, Lord of Darkness, King of Seals, all round nasty infernal aid. You open up your map and see the closest, largest satanic temple to you. You can't find their number listed, but you head there in the van anyway.
Yes! Yes, you can totally see where this story's going there.
Knock on the door and offer and ask for call.
Gary.
Beelzebub, Arbiter of Hell, Lord of Darkness, King of Seas, and all a nasty man.
He's just gone to the shops.
You pull up to the temple and see two large black statues on either side of the front door. They have large grinning skulls for heads.
Or
Exactly. You knock on the door, and a large devil with a drill sergeant's mustache answers. He's wearing a red robe with black flames all over it.
What, sorry?
A red robe with black flames all over it. I'm going to try and ask for Beelzebub again.
I think I owned that red robe with black flames sometime in the early 2000s.
You don't want any Satanist scum around here, he says. I'm not a Satanist. I'm a follower of Beelzebub. Oh, is that so? What do we say?
Sorry, you said what?
The left strikes again.
The last what from the left strikes again?
No, never mind. It was factionalism of the left.
What happens if we just type in find some clues?
Oh. Ignore the devil. Find some clues. Excellent suggestion, Rory.
Different direction, yeah.
You ignore the devil and look around. There's a bowl of M&Ms on the table. As many as you can in one go and cram them into your mouth. The bowl is empty.
Oh, my face
What was the last bit?
The bowl is empty.
I take the bowl. I smash it on the ground.
Smash the bowl. Looking.
To discover its secret contents.
Sorry?
To discover its secret contents.
A girthy key, perhaps.
We smash the bowl to discover a secret content. There's quite a lot of product placement in the mystery stories.
Including the Satanic Temple.
You pick up the bowl and throw it against the wall. It breaks, and suddenly you're left with a hollow bowl. Suddenly, a voice screams from above you, "Hey, don't break my stuff."
It's Beelzebub.
I'm going to hit enter. We'll find out.
Okay.
A woman appears holding a broom. She's wearing a pink witch's hat and a long black dress. "I saw you breaking my stuff," she says.
I definitely tried to make that not safe for work in my head there.
You know what we're going to do?
Apologize.
Question.
Apologize, pull off her mask, and accuse her
of hunting the lake.
Of, I was going to say sedition, but hunting the lake. You pull off the no mask, not hat. You pull off the witch's hat, and she screams. You scream too, in response to the sudden pain in your throat.
You find that you're screaming. No, sorry.
No, do you know what we do?
We say j'accuse.
We hiccup, then say j'accuse.
J'accuse.
Hey, j'accuse. You're a demon, you scream. J'accuse me. Witch swipes her broom and hits you in the head, knocking you off your feet.
What? Okay, no, that does make sense. I had to think about it.
We fall into the lap of Baron Frostdagger.
He was behind the Satanic Temple the whole time. No, like literally he was parked out behind the Satanic Temple.
Yeah.
You hit the ground, and the Baron pulls you up. What's your name?
Wait, who's saying that?
I assume it was the Baron.
We must be unrecognizable without our detective clothes because we're just in like a vest and like short shirt now. Joe,
Don't you recognize me, father?
Joe, not your nemesis.
Yeah. Don't you recognize me?
Nurse Cold Milk?
Father? It's me.
Nurse Hot Yogurt.
Nurse Cold Milk Steve Austin P.I.
Esquire.
Oh, my face hurts.
Same.
Same.
You see, don't you recognize me? Father, it's me, Nurse Cold Milk Steve Austin, P.I. Know you, he says. I rescued you from that demon kid who was trying to drain your soul. I'm a good person. The Baron stares at you blankly.
Spit in his face.
No, we just gotta wait it out. Like, that silence is a power move.
Yeah.
Okay, I've hit enter. I like this one, the Baron says. Father, I'll take this one. He appears from behind a corner. Can I keep him? The Baron asks.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I just figured it out. We were the Baron the whole time. It was a split personality thing.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I'm
So,
joking.
I feel like we should be wrapping this up. Because the slow fatigue of nonsense is hitting.
Take off our mask.
Baron, before he adopts us forever.
Wow, dark ending.
Okay.
No, how do we deal with them?
He was a ghost the whole time?
He was a ghost the whole time.
We go back to into the past and stop his inception.
We soil ourselves.
Rip open the time jumpsuit of Hal.
Even for
Of Hulk Hogan.
For the jump sort of stone cold UHT and teleport and time travel to Baron Frost Dagger's birth.
The best bit about this is Ian's reaction faces.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The priest snaps the time jump suit of stone cold UHT semi-skimmed, and you instantly find yourself in a hospital bed holding a baby. Baron.
Kill baby.
The Baron was our
Isn't
son.
that surely the end, though?
I was going to say, surely conception would have been a better thing to interrupt, because if we end up in the birth, we're going to have to kill the baby.
Open window,
raise
drop baby.
the Baron.
Hey, we are a Catholic demon hunter.
Yeah, I've seen Looper.
Yeah,
I know what we need to do.
I know what we do. Hang on, I'm scrolling up.
Do we smash the baby and find a clue inside?
No. We
Like Russian dolls.
lift the baby and duct tape his mouth shut.
And write hope on it.
Poop on his forehead.
I've just copied and pasted. Pull out a Sharpie and write hope on the toddler's forehead in black. It should be child, not toddler. The child's forehead in thick black Sharpie.
The end?
What the fuck?
The child cries and flails its arms, screaming through the duct tape over its mouth. Stop struggling, demon spawn, the Baron says. It's useless. Story. What will happen to the baby Baron? Find out next time.
On Cold Milk Steve Austin.
On
Oh crap! I want a milk pun.
Sorry.
Oh, I was working on a pun. It didn't work out.
Twin Peaks.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Got milk.
Twin Peaks.
Oh no.
Is that what you're...
No, I meant literally the David Lynch.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were like milk, breasts, Twin
Vile, and I love it.
I'll never be the same after Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Yeah.
On Stone Cold, on Cold Milk, Steve Austin, Texas.
Seal Boogaloo.
Say what you want. Want what you really, really want. The end.
What the fuck?
The AI doesn't know what to do.
Same.
Same, bro. Same.
Well, that was a...
Oh, there we go. End.
I think we really wrapped that one up neatly.
Story threads? What story threads?
Also, if any of the catch-up crew get this far.
Oh god, it's still recording.
We're sorry.
Hey, ketchup crew, that was 3 hours of your life. Not getting back. No, it's gone.
You didn't even get to contribute.
That was 15 pages of story.
Wow, amazing.
Wait, that was longer?
No, the total.
Oh, okay.
A 2, a 9, and a 4. I'm going to stop recording, then I'm going to go to the bathroom. You needed that catch-up crew, didn't you?
They should
I
get
love it.